MEWGENICS makes me worry about Edmund McMullen more than The Binding of Isaac and The Legend of Bumbo ever did. It is weird and disturbing in a way that it's a lot harder to find as amusing. I don't know the kind of input that the other developers had in MEWGENICS, but the hand and the tone, and there we say the stink of Edmund McMullen is present in every pixel on screen. What's this in the corner? Don't worry about it. It's just a dead cat. It's just a dead cat that died to an infight in this house full of cats that I've been hoarding. There is a guy living in the sewer here that wants me to give him retired cats. I don't know what he wants to do with them. Let's find out. Proletaria Ploretala just went into an adventure. A cat that goes into an adventure, they retire, they no longer go back to the adventure. They can become parents in the house hoarding of cats. But no, let's give it to the bum living under my floorboards and see what he wants with it. I see. You go right to Frank right there. I don't know what's going to happen to you, Proletara, but Frank's sewer is your new home. Oh, hey, Frank was just waiting for you down here. Good job on sending the cat to us. He's slow, so when he runs, we can still get him. Frank's slow, but no one seems to get us. Frank's getting so itchy. I think we are ready to build. You know that house on top of your house, the one with the point in it? Well, Frank's gonna go building all over that one. You just wait and see. It won't crush you or nothing. The hobo living under my basement is now going to build me an attic because I have given him a cat to torture. Thank you, Edmund McMullen, for putting this into my house. Okay, something he's probably going to build it in between adventures, I suppose. But wait, there's more. There is a fairy living over here that gives me tips about how to play the game and how to learn about what's going on in my cat hoarding adventure. And here's Butch, the weird criminal that also teaches me how to play MEWGENICS and gives me all kinds of upgrades about the way that it is going to go about business. I want to imbibe by lucid and capable logical thought. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm here for. Did you know that you can hold middle mouse to switch the tactical view? Like, he's just basically it's all tutorials teaching you what to do in MEWGENICS. So I have a house full of cats, all right? The guy with the crown, he has gone on an adventure already, so he can no longer go. You need 4 fresh cats to be able to go on an adventure. If you count the guys that are not dead, you can see that I only have 3 grown cats without a crown. So it's time to end the day and see what happens, because I need an extra cat. I can't go out there with just 3. The night was calm. Nothing of significance occurred. All right. I was dreading that there would be explicit cat humping on screen, but obviously a game wouldn't do that to me. Serafina, though, the stray cat, has come into our house. Let's grab it by the scruff of her neck, put her in our house, and now we have 4 ready cats to go on an adventure. Let's grab, no, Cheetos. He was very successful in his adventure. Let's grab Serafina. Let's go out there. Let's go Leviathan. Actually, it seems like I can go with less than 4. Does it let me? Are you sure you want to embark on an adventure with less than 4? I didn't know that. Okay. I still would not want to, though. Let me put Graham right there. Oh, I only have 3. Never mind. What happened, though? Butch has something new to tell me. All right, let's go over there. Skip forward if you want to go straight to actual tactical combat, but I think it bears emphasizing how incredibly weird and disturbing the mythology the mythos and the world of MEWGENICS is. So it looks like the sewer monster man built you a pipe, huh? Well, don't feel special. I got one too. Hey, that gives me an idea. How about you and I go into business together? You send me cats with combat experience, and I let you kiss me behind the dumpster over there. What will this man do with cats with combat experience? Maybe he's running a cat fighting ring. It is not my place to judge. I am a weird cat hoarding sex deviant. What do you mean no? Well, what about I expand that little box of yours then? I'm talking about that box by your house, sicko. I can upgrade that old shoe for. I thought that he was making a homosexual joke. We're not fans of those around here. An old shoebox for you. That way you can hold more sharp objects. Trust me, it's worth it. Just send me a cat who skills some stuff. I'll hook you up. All right. Let's try. Look, the fairy in the trailer has something to tell me, and I'm going to click on it, all right? He is a very self-loving man. Well, hello there. You are the talk of the town these days. Everyone is all like, there goes that so-and-so. Aren't they a catch? They got brains and buns. I could stoop to do a fairy accent. Let's not sink to the lowest hanging fruit possible, okay? And I'm like, thanks, girl, but did you hear about that newbie in town who's been hoarding all those cats? And then they are like, yeah, I heard about them, but what is this I hear about that book deal you landed? And I'm all, leave me alone, stalker. LOL! Gosh, people today are so mostly, anyway, what's this about me being pipe buddies? You know I can hear you talking in your sleep through that thing, right? You old perv, my wife made me cover the pipe with a quilt. She was so embarrassed. When he writes wife, he means bowl. But listen, I need a baby. I have this empty hole in my heart. See, my power ball and we can't have children of our own because I am an extreme bottom. So we have decided to start a cat family. And guess who the father is? It's you, silly. Just send me your kittens and I'm sure I can find a way to return their favor. But try not to send me any uggos. I only put my fingers in pretty cats. Keep your donkey-faced fuggos in the basement. Toodles. What a charming, wholesome individual. I really like him quite a bit. Anyway, I have been giving a pipe. Wonderful stuff. Anyway, I don't have enough cats. Back into the house with you, you lazy miscreants. And let's see what happens when you click that end of the day. Well, it turns out that indeed the cats are procreating and shooting out a new kitten right out of there. Well, Leviathan lives up to his name. Very powerful individual. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is worse than the Binding of Isaac in at least 2 levels of disturbing, right? It is pretty freaking messed up what's going on in MEWGENICS, and I'm keeping an open mind. I am not like sincerely bothered because I am a man on the internet and I have, been exposed to the most disgusting filth you can imagine. But I don't know, man, Mr. McMullen. This is exposing a side of you that maybe should have stayed indoors. You should have stayed inside your rotten heart. Either way, I think now, no, we need to wait a day for the kittens to be grown, but it's okay because we have Alley Cat. Into the house you go. And now indeed, we have 4 cats. My apologies, taking 10 minutes to get to the actual video game. But like I said, it really needs some showcasing and emphasizing of the kind of video game world you're getting into. All right. So what happens if I give I bet that he just doesn't want any more cats. Oh no, I think he wants 25 of them. Oh, that's right. Tink wanted a cat as well. Let's go into the adventure. There is a lot of permanent progression going on here. It is the typical, roguelite paradigm where you're just growing your estate and your power level. going forward in MEWGENICS. MEWGENICS is all about growing cats, having more powerful cats. You go into the adventure, you level them up, they become better cats. To breed even better cats, you can manipulate the stats and the way that you have your house and all kinds of different things to create better and better, more powerful cats that will allow you to do better in the adventure. Time skip to 11:30 for when you start equipping the cats into a team of powerful adventurers. So you start with a number of colors. These are your roles, your classes for your cats. These are disturbing individuals. If you think of them as cats, if you think of them as adventuring units, they're not that bad to look at. The game, by the way, has some absolutely atrocious grain effect that I have fully removed. I don't know if other content creators are going to be using it or not, but it really gets on my nerves. I am sure it will be universally removed. Anyway, let's see what we want to assign. I don't want to think about it too hard, so I'm going to just look at the stats and see who has the highest health and give him the tank role. You're now the tank, Graham. Congratulations on getting battered to oblivion by all of my enemies. Serafina, what are you pretty good at? You're pretty speedy, good charisma. Your stats are pretty shit. Freezer burn. Cast a forest ice spell that inflicts burn 2 slow. This is pretty nice. High mana cost though, and then a short lob as ranged attack. Is between the hunter and the cleric. As a mage, she would also be pretty decent, but her intelligence stat is pretty trash. So I think I'm just going to make her... No. Dexterity is terrible. That is the stat for being a ranged attacker. So she's just going to be the cleric. I see. Charisma is the stat for the cleric. I had not seen that before. This is the new class that I just grabbed. I should have started with this. The game was given to me for free as a review copy. I have been entertained for hundreds of hours by the developers of this game. I am enormously biased in favor of MEWGENICS. And that's probably why I then just shut it off completely once I saw all the absolutely disturbing imagery and philosophy of this game. Anyway, gym membership. Spend 5 coins, getting all stats up. You have high charisma. You're the hunter. It's a very nice throw attack. And Leviathan. Each unit turns to face you. He's probably a good tank, but you're also a good fighter. There you go. You're the fighter, the strong one-shotter that's going to annihilate the opposition. Very low intelligence all around, so having a mage is probably a bad idea in this team. Lock in. This is stuff that I have found in my adventures. You get to keep it from run to run. So let's see. We want the +2 range attack to the hunter. That's basically +2 damage. Basic attack's damage is increased by your lowest stat -2. So let's see which one has the highest lowest stat. 3, that's a 4, that's a 3. So the one that has a 4 is going to get one of these. Mundane Stone. Counteract that melee attackers, probably the tank. You want to have that. It's going to be running in the middle of everybody. When you assign them a color, they will get an extra roll set of abilities. You can throw an adjacent unit to an open tile. That's pretty neat. Push attack. Wide load. When an adjacent ally is targeted by an enemy, swap places with the ally. There are a massive variety of abilities and things that you can do. We'll sort through it as we fight. Find 3 to 5 extra coins at the end of each battle. Doesn't matter who wields that. And then start with a bomb if you have no weapon equipped. Your explosions have area +1. I guess we'll give it to the hunter. I don't know which class would want to wear this, but it's a one dapper top hat. I don't want him to be losing it. Lock in that group the focused cat collars. They're about to roam through the alley. Let's go in. You go into the map and you just go through the alley, going through events. Throughout my limited experience of 2 runs, I have seen 0 options. You just go forward. The first one is going to be a fight. Let's go into the fight. Tactical battles. Hell yeah. The cat collar is able to slow down the enemy. I've already encountered this one before. Slow down the enemy, which is me. I am the enemy of these people. Now Graham has been slowed, which means he, moves less, and the initiative, he is lower in the initiative. And you see he is at the very bottom of the queue. You have an initiative queue. They get to go in a very specific order. You don't get to choose. It is whatever. Probably their agility. I don't know which stat governs it. Probably that boot is what, stat 7, speed 5. These guys don't even have speed stats. Speed 3, and then this guy has speed 4, but he was slowed, so he has speed 2. So that boot icon is what determines when you get to go. All right. So Leviathan gets to go. You get 1 move action. You use it once and that's it. You don't get a reserve if you only move here. That's it. You don't get to move all the way over there later. That's all you get. You get to use all of your abilities once, unless you have an ability that refreshes them. And if it's something that takes actually the spells, you can use them for as long as you have mana, which is this stat right here. Very straightforward. Otherwise, I don't think there's much more explaining that needs to happen. The system of tactical battles, the depth comes from the interaction of all the different abilities. The mechanics themselves, they're as simple as can be. You move around, you attack, you cause status effects, pick up stuff from the floor for extra benefits, etc., etc. Nothing really that we haven't seen in games of this type, which is not it's not a criticism. It's just a statement of fact. If something ain't broke, why fix it? So anyway, we have no real good way of getting around what is Brace. Reduces all incoming damage by 1. That's pretty nice. All right, well, he just gets to run forward. What are these guys? I haven't seen these guys before. It's just kittens. Runs away when damaged. just killing some random kittens. Look, I'm a roaming pack of cat collars. We're going to kill this mother and its kittens. Do you see yet why, as somebody that has loved cats throughout his life, I'm slightly uncomfortable playing this game in a way that I am not fond of. So what happens when each unit turns to face you? I'm going to use it because I don't know what use this is. Look at me. Look at my ass. I have no idea what it does, but I'm just going to put myself out there. Maybe she will want to hump my crotch. Freezer burn, cast a fire, ice spell that inflicts burn 2, slow 2, and knockback 2 on all units around you. Very difficult to use unless I throw the cleric in the middle of my enemy, which will be extremely amusing. For 7 mana, you can use Zealot. Thing is, the stats, if you look at the stats, what would be right click here? There you go. There's the stats of the cat. Intelligence 5, which is the light bulb right there, the little Somali right there, means that it regenerates 5 mana every turn, so I can only use this every other turn. So it's not great. Thankfully, we do have a heal that also attacks. There's not much to do with it, so we're just going to move forward. And I'm not going to be terribly worried about what these kittens can do. When you hold the right-click button, it'll tell you whether you're in range of their attacks or not. So I am in range of this kitten's attack, but is it going to just undo my anus? Probably not. Just in case, though, we're going to get that Zealot ability, and he will resist one attack. Has a passive ability, or your basic attack inflicts confusion 2 on enemies and gives +2 shield to allies. That's pretty nice. All right. Too far to do anything, though. The kittens shall move in for the attack. They not even realize these flies are a thing. I mean, attack for 2? Poor freaking Leviathan. So what are the flies about? They actually do attack. Melee attacker and flying. So they are really easy to kill. They are just kind of a nuisance. Throw a bomb that explodes. 1 use left. How far can you throw it? Pretty far. I see. It's like a big area of effect. This is a very powerful item. Wonder if it depletes or you can still use it on the next fight. I'm going to test that out. At the end of your turn, spawn flea familiars equal to the number of enemies you've killed this battle. Terrain walk. Teleport to any grass or water tile. That's pretty great. But, you know, I am a ranged attacker, so definitely don't want to be messing with much. We do 7 damage. We're going to move right over here. Actually, I'm not close enough to kill the cat collar. We're going to move over here. Shoot one of these cute little kittens. Kill them dead. This mixed feelings about the success of that combat. And I'm going to throw my small bomb at these disgusting vermin and filth. Let's see what happens. Is it gone forever, or can I use it on the next battle? Let's find out in the next battle. All right, and I guess I could have teleported and then used my ranged ability. That would have been a pretty good tactic. As it stands right now, we are safe from all damage. Looks pretty good, so just let's end the turn. I have spawned a pile of disgusting fleas that will do something, I suppose. I think they probably move randomly. Melee attack damages itself. So they're a flea that will jump onto my enemies and make them into blood parasites. Unfortunately, because I am slowed, poor Graham is not going to be doing much. Just move forward a little bit. We're going to go over here. And my push attack is able to move me a little bit forward. So we're going to do this. Oh, you get a double click. There you go. Because I enabled it in the options. If you want to attack the ground, double click. Okay, so you get +1 regeneration. I think that's what it means. And end that turn. So, you know, this is it. It's good old Final Fantasy tactics, pretty much, with the grid included. And there's a lot of variety and depth and, you know, thought put into all the different combinations of things that you can do. Let's murder another kitten. The corpses stay on the floor. And there's not much I can do other than get away from the rest of... What is this? A trash bag. Spawns random pickups when damaged. All right, let's move over to the trash bag and attack the next turn, maybe. It's not much else I can do. Just end the turn. The fleas will hopefully kill all these disgusting flies. Very nice, very nice. Well, something I will do... Oh! I didn't know that desecrating the corpses gives you extra resources. I didn't know that. I was just leaving the corpses on the floor as, you know, proof of my passing. Let me go to the options. Get that combat speed. I liked to start a game on combat speed 1, 100% cognizant of the fact that I'm going to bring it up as soon as I get used to the mechanics. And it usually, like, the second or third, it will be the optimal level of... Spend 5 coins again on all stats up. That's nice. The optimal level of speed. Anyway, we want to kill the cat collar, which means we're gonna go... Actually, I think I can move. No, I cannot. If the icons are pissing you off, hit that middle mouse button. Makes it a lot easier to know what the hell's going on here. All right, so because I don't want the combat to end yet, we're going to teleport here. Boink. And then... I mean, there's only a few monsters over there, right? They're not going to do a damn thing, and there's a kitten over there. I do want to murder the cat collar. Let's just do it. Husha! Disgusting hairball thrown on her poor ass. Is there anything else to teleport to maybe get some money? I don't see anything, so let's just end that turn. More filthy creatures moving around. We can actually take the chance to heal one of our buddies, or we can just kill the other kitten. That will also be fine. I also want the money, though. It's just the tank will be next, so let me grab that money. I am a greedy piece of garbage. Unfortunately, I cannot attack diagonally, so I'm just ending the turn because I wasted my move by grabbing 2 coins. All right, so you get it. You get how this game plays. Unfortunately, I just cannot get there. I cannot get there. So what I'm going to do is attack the trash bag after moving over here with my... Oops, I think I just attacked my own guy because when you attack something, you push it into whatever's behind. So that was something I should have thought about. Toss. Throw an adjacent unit to an open tile. Yes. Yes. I want to do this. I want to do this so bad. Adjacent, does that also mean diagonally? I think so. Am I doing it? Drag it. Click. Oh, I see the range. I get it. I get it. Let's throw him. I don't want to be destroyed by this filth, but it just moved. So I'm going to throw him right here. I didn't want to throw the kitten. All right. So adjacent does mean like whatever's exactly next to you. Good to know. Good to know. I am fully healed. I don't have to do much else. Can I actually throw this? Yeah, I cannot throw. Do I get to choose it? Is it random? I don't know, man. I don't know whether it's random or you just throw whatever it feels like throwing. As you can tell, I'm still getting used to MEWGENICS. The review copy was, the embargo is only 1 day. They sent them out 1 day before the actual release. So I don't get a whole lot of time to make a nice, good explanation on release. Anyway, what I want to do, I think I want to do a flurry of swipes at this bag. Maybe get a pile of money that way. Get myself moving. You can, all of these is in hotkeys, 1 and Q through R. But I am clicking so you know what the hell I am doing. You know, you don't wonder, okay, why are you doing the things that you're doing? Things are happening and I don't know what command have you been using. I am actually clicking for your benefit. I am just that much of a really thoughtful person. So throw whatever at an open tile. Okay, the fleas don't grab the coins. Good to know. Or did it grab the coin? I'm actually not sure. No, it's still there. All right. Anyway, can I move? Yeah, I am no longer slowed. Let me just murder this kitten real quick. Wah! Am I done? Oh no, there's still a disgusting maggot. A McMullen classic of it's a classic of the McMullen experience. Having maggots and filth all over the place. So it's all the way over there. Can I get close enough? I don't think so. Spend 5 coins. All right. All stats up, baby. Those are permanent. Quite certain. So, you know, you're spending money to get yourself a better cat. Probably overpowers all hell. Anyway, I don't have the range to murder this disgusting thing. So we're just going to spit at the trash bag again. Piao? No? Oh, there's a minimum range. I didn't realize that. But we can move. So good. Actually, I can just kill the maggot. And it is moving now. What kind of range you got, Bubby? Let's give it one more turn. Let's maximize profit. Let me just use that. Kaboom! Very nice. Very nice. Okay, it didn't actually drop anything. I don't know. I was expecting something a little bit more beneficial to my person. So anyway, since this poor fellow... Oh, I cannot get there. I was about to try and heal. It seems like you can kind of exploit the mechanics so that way you are healing back to full at the end of the round. The thing is, the game does keep track of how fast you won. So I am wondering if, oh well, this sucks. I'm wondering if there is a much bigger benefit. Let's move over here, and I think this will be a pretty good job of murdering everything in 4 rounds. Gave me 4 luck. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of things that are still going on that I'm like, I wonder exactly what that does. Drop a boulder. Once you beat a fight, a random one of your cats, completely random, will get a level up. You get a new ability and probably some extra stats. Drop a boulder on an adjacent tile, damaging and displacing units it lands on. So the game explicitly tells you, try to find something that works with what you already have. You know, very standard way of building characters. You get synergies. Trample over 2 tiles in a straight line, destroying any inanimate objects. I like that quite a bit. Knock 2 enemies in front of you together. That seems like a very niche situation. Need another unit. Allies get +1 damage. Enemies get weakness 1. This is like something that is really close to you. This would be a pretty good support for the range attacker. Give it more damage all the time. But I do enjoy push through, more mobility. Feeling pretty good about it. Okay, so that was the very first fight. Probably taking a little bit longer than I should be. +1 to shield. Might as well give it to Graham. Our tank. Counterattack melee attackers. Let's give that to Leviathan. He's going to punch everybody in the head. And PCP. How wonderful. Use gain 5 damage and madness 3. Can be used on adjacent units. Thinks everything is an enemy and uncontrollable. Pretty awful. Increases the damage by 5. I mean, sounds interesting. We're going to use it on Leviathan at some point, maybe. Just throw him in the middle of the frenzy. Actually, that's probably pretty good for this fella that can teleport in the middle of everybody. But no, how about Leviathan and Graham will be a great team. Graham will throw Leviathan in the middle of everybody, then he will get high on PCP. I don't see the bomb anymore. So it really is a one use only. That's it. That's all you got. So next event in our path. A random cat gets chosen for a random event. Leviathan finds a giant pile of cat pelts. How terrible. You can choose to do a number of things. The best stat is the one that you should always pick. And it's random success or loss. And your chance will be on how good your stat is. Leviathan digs around in the pile and finds some useful stuff. Leviathan got a small catnip baggie. Leviathan healed 3 health. The entire party healed 1 health. Leviathan stored 1 food. Another thing that I forgot to mention. The constant meowing. That is obviously a person meowing into a microphone. It's another layer of madness that really pushes us over the edge. And that is perhaps my favorite part of the entirety of MEWGENICS. The constant meowing is so deranged. I absolutely love it. Gain 7 mana. Not a whole lot of uses left. Okay, there you go. I really would like this egg, though. I guess we don't really need that PCP. Your basic attack damage increased by your lowest stat -2. I want those extra coins. I can do without Graham having that extra damage. Sure, he's a tank. He's not fighting nobody. It should be this crazy motherfucker that should wear it, right? Wonder. This is just a +1. Yeah, this is just a +1. Let's just do that, though. All right. Go on to the next fight. Battle. A bunch of alley toms. 5 of them need to be murdered in the most gruesome way possible. All right. So we're all really much faster than the toms. Probably it's a matter of staying back. What is this? Heals 4 HP when eaten. I'm at full HP, but you know, we'll keep it in mind. So I wonder what's the worth of enemies facing you? I have no idea, brother. So I could choose to do damage. Attack it to knock it forward in a straight line. It deals 5 damage to you as it hits. I could choose to do damage and then take a hit back. I will actually be taking just one attack if I move here. And I can. Let's do that. That's worth doing. Because at the end of the battle, you do heal back. So it's not a massive problem. And I do have Brace, which means it's going to do 1 less damage. So I'm going to just take 5 to the head. And that turn. And maybe with the other characters, I'll be able to... Blocks an entire instance of incoming damage. Can you give this to someone else, or is this only for me? I think I need to be right, like adjacent, huh? Cancel, cancel. I want to cancel. I think you just click on something else. All right. I can get damage if I go that far. So I guess we'll go this way. I think I just used it. Yeah, it's only for Serafina. So I should have used her as a tank too. That should work pretty nicely. All right, let's just end the turn. Graham, the tank. He can push through. He can metabolize with that extra. Then just give you... Oh, you can toss, but I have nobody next to you. All right, all right. We can just move and do nothing. We just want him in the middle of the fight anyway. And I guess, you know, use the mana to metabolize, get that extra regeneration. Well, probably shouldn't have put myself in a position where I can get AoE to Oblivion. Sure, give me that extra, all stats up. I'm going to spend all my money that way. There is a shop. I'm going to completely ignore the shop. I'm just going to go ham of giving this disgusting alley cat all stats up as many times as possible. We're going to... Oh, yeah, look at that. There's the bomb. I just completely missed where it was equipped, so you can use it every turn. That's very nice. I mean, every fight. Let's put him there because I do want him to get healed. Can actually throw the bomb. Sure, why not? And the rock should explode and destroy the corpse, which should give me more resources. Very nice, very nice. That was a decent pile of damage. I don't think we need to... Yeah, nothing can actually hurt me there. So let's go. You the stupid-ass, brain-dead alley cats. You're so stupid. All deserve to go to the sludge of the gene pool. You will not be chosen to procreate. All right, we get a weak melee attack that has chance to hit multiple times. I'm going to hope to kill this piece of garbage. Something I always wish is being able to wait to use a different character, because it really reduces your tactical options to be forced to use specifically this character. It's obviously a design decision. I really don't want this poor bastard to get pummeled to death, though. So it may be best to just cool it. Just cool it. We're going to go behind this scumbag. And he'll only be exposed to one attack if I come this way. Pow! Swat him in the head. Each unit turns to face it. I don't know what it's worth, but I'm going to keep doing it, okay? And the turn. It's a waste of mana. I shouldn't do it. But I'm going to keep doing it. All right. Heal with a beautiful lick. Move over. I don't want her to be damaged, though. Let's just put her back here, and she will heal whoever gets hurt next. Okay, Graham, it's your turn to shine, baby. You're going to go in there. You're going to get hit in the head. You can take so much freaking punishment. Three plus 5 is 8. That's not enough to kill, unfortunately. I don't want him to get hit for 15. That seems pretty stupid, right? How far do they go? Oh, they're all going to target this poor bastard. He will kill this guy, though. So let me just plonk my ass right here. I'm going to punch you. Pow! And I'm going to toss your ass back to the grass. Get wrecked, idiot. And I guess I can use my push to trample over 2 tiles in a straight line, destroying inanimate objects. It's probably just... It just does damage. If it's an animate object, right? Yeah, it just does a bunch of damage. It did push it closer to Leviathan, which means Leviathan's going to get targeted pretty hardcore. But the lobbed shot should be enough to kill this Tom-Tom. And this bastard is going to move for the coin. And then he's going to teleport to the other coin. Alright. Actually, I can keep teleporting as long as I have the mana. I can keep doing it. But there's nowhere else I really want to be. So let's just end the turn. This Tom-Tom got absolutely annihilated by my incredible ability to do tactical battles. So I guess now it's like, do I want to do murder and get out of here? Or do I want to... I think I want to bust you open, baby. Wonder if you pick up things as you move, or you need to end up in that tile. Let's find out. Okay, you don't collect it if you move through it. Let's use this. All right, double damage, double the power. We can end that turn. So, obviously, we want to collect the money. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere near. I guess we'll just go over there for no reason. I probably should have, you know, healed Leviathan. I think I have plenty of range to do that, but it doesn't quite matter, does it? Leviathan is gonna get murdered. So let me punch. Move over here. Toss you into oblivion. If I throw you here, I don't think you'll be able to reach. Amusing. Very amusing. Alright, and now we'll just keep... We'll keep maximizing profits. Very disturbing. All the noises. Freaking Edmund, man. Stop it. You gotta stop. More stats up. More stats. I don't think that I want to teleport anywhere else. Just end that turn. Oh, the rock. I completely forgot about it. Alright, let me come over here, get a heal. Probably should have tried to attack first. It doesn't matter. The leech totally got you wrecked, idiot. Let's move over here. Give it a lick. Alright, we have healed to full. When the battle ends, you do heal a bunch. So I really shouldn't be this anal about maximizing everything. This poor kitty has now become terribly molested. Let me just go over there. And maybe the leech finish the job. Victory in 4 rounds. We get +4 luck, whatever that means. And Leviathan has leveled up. Suck all units. Pause. In a straight line, 1 tile toward you. Why would you want that? Like he's not a tank. Jump to an open tile within range, then inflict bruise on all adjacent units. That seems pretty good. Fire Punch, a melee attack that inflicts burn 3. It's pretty brutal. And roll up to 3 tiles in a straight line. This is mobility. I feel like Leviathan really needs some mobility. Let's get that roll. Because that way, that allows me to go in, do damage, get out, instead of leaving him exposed. Strange Marble has been found. What you got, baby? Your basic attack inflicts mana leech 1. Well, feel like Leviathan should get that. Oh, unfortunately, it's in that. It's annoying. Only one slot for that. Your lowest is 3, which is trash. You know, I really don't see the stat increases anywhere. They're not happening. Gain all stats up. I assume that it is stacking somewhere. I may be completely wasting my money for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, we're going to give this to nobody. Let's just finish that up. Another event. Graham finds a knife stuck in a wall. He has a 50-50 chance of pulling this out or stabbing his own eyeball. Well done. Whoever put the knife here must have been very strong, because try he might, Graham can barely make it budge. Okay, absolutely nothing happened. I'll take that result over your kitty now has one less paw. Boss fight. Let's go into the boss fight. The Focus Cat Collars versus Maisie. Haven't seen this one before. So far I've done 3 boss fights. None of them have repeated. Don't know how many bosses there are. Okay, so Maisie protects her kittens when they're attacked. Once again, we murder a mother and her children. Thank you, Edmund, for forcing me to do this in your video game. Or, you know, I lose. I guess I can just turn it off. Let's see. Leviathan is ready to roll. Quite literally. All right, what is your range? Wow, Maisie goes wherever she wants. Attacks for 5 and protects her kittens when they're attacked. Does that mean she gets pissed and does more damage? Or is that a way to manipulate her to go where you want her to go? I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. Either way, we're just going to just move a little bit closer. There's not much else I can do this turn. I got nothing going on right now in that turn. All right, let's see what happens when you attack a kitten. Everybody's max health. I'm going to do it as a test for science. Actually, I can set it on fire, but I would also burn Leviathan, so let's not do that. Let's engage in science, see what happens. Oh, hello. All right, so that's how you get Maisie to do what you want her to do. I understand. When performing an action, 25% chance to instead hit itself equal to its strength, lasts for 2 turns. So I guess whenever... Is that something I just did? Yeah, because I attacked it with my basic attack. I guess now I can just burn into a crisp, huh? That's pretty good. I'll take 5 damage to the noggin in exchange of doing a pile of damage. I've set the bricks on fire. Very flammable. Cinder blocks and breeze blocks. Very well known for catching fire spontaneously. All right. I can throw my ally at a kitten. Or I can just throw her. Yeah, how about we throw this beautiful cleric. After I give myself the regeneration, we're going to throw our cleric away from danger. Actually, you want her to be close to the other so that we can get more heals going on. My bad for doing 1 damage to you, but it was for your own good there. What's your name? Serafina. The kitten walks through the fire, not the smartest cat that ever spawned from a cat's loins. Let's see. We can teleport to a number of places. Let's see what happens when you shoot a kitten. Probably it will also take its place, right? Let's find out. I don't want her to be so close, though. Wonder why I can't shoot the other kittens. Is that... Oh, because I'm controlling... I thought I was controlling this guy. All right, let's see. Let's move over here. Oh, it makes no sense to shoot that one. I don't want Maisie to go in the middle of everybody. Guess I can just teleport, give myself some coins, huh? Let's see what happens. Yeah. They always teleports. I am very happy now that the burning kitten is going to burn all the other kittens. Damn you, Edmund, for making me utter that sentence. Go over there. Here goes a bomb among the litter of kittens. Explode, little children. She is probably not very pleased about this. She was slowed. She was absolutely annihilated in the morale, destroyed by watching all of her children perish. This is what we've been reduced to. All right, we move to Macy. Actually, no, it doesn't matter where you move, right? Does it counterattack or anything like that? I don't think so. We're just going to move next to her. We're going to attack. And we're going to super attack. Pow, 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 pow. Critical hit. Unfortunately, I run out of mana doing that, so I'm just going to take it to the chin, buddy. I could use my small catnip baggie for a little bit more mana, and that way I can also set all these kittens on fire again. That sounds like a great plan. What? Fire ice spell. Burn 2, slow 2. So if you use ice on water, the enemy freezes. Pretty damn cool. The pun was completely intended. I'm so smart. Another kitten burns to death. Another leeches, burning leeches everywhere. They are sucking Macy dry in the most unpleasant way possible. Punch, Macy. I wanted to throw it around. I guess we're just going to metabolize. I could have actually run forward. Our friend Alley Cat is on fire. Let me just real quick teleport to the water. All right, the fire has been extinguished. And we just keep throwing our disgusting spit at the boss. Maybe I should be maximizing profit by eviscerating all these kitten corpses. And nah, let's just cool it. Poor Leviathan has been charged by the angry mother. Can we even blame her? Absolutely not. There is no blame to be assigned in this cavalcade of cruelty, okay? I guess I could roll away, but no, I'm just going to smack, smack, smack 3 times. We're almost done. Almost done with this fight. Can I move closer? Not close enough, but we can do a heal. Yeah, let's move over here. How are you doing? Oh, you're not doing great. I should have healed you. Too late now. Let me just heal you. And who gets to move next is actually Macy. Nah, let's just end the turn. Just get a hit. Ow. That counterattack murders Macy. A lot of stuff happening. The cat runs straight into the fiery inferno. It is a disturbing set of events. No, wait. I meant to move. But actually, though, I want to attack the kitten corpse. And then grab the money. There you go. That spawns straight from its entrails. In the turn. What is still alive? Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to finish off this poor defenseless kitten that is currently on fire. Oh, because I'm in the water, I cannot really do much. Okay. Look at the stats. 5, 3, 4, 6, 11, 3, 7. Okay, I think it's just during the fight. So I've basically wasted 20 coins for no reason whatsoever. Look, I'm just learning things, okay? I'm learning things. Let me just teleport over here. Oh, I forgot that this has a minimal range. That was a mistake, but I can just move away. It's all right. And instead, let's put this poor kitten out of its misery. Shoot it straight in the head. Plus 8 luck, whatever that means. All right, and Serafina gets a new level. You cannot assign any stats or anything. It's just your new spell. Revive a body to 50% HP and cure its injuries. Jump to an open tile, then heal each adjacent unit. Revive a body to 1 HP. Barbecue. Spawn a cooked meat pickup. Plus 4 health. Healing fall. Jump to an open tile, then heal each adjacent. I really like this. This is a fun mobility plus heal spell. I am pretty low on mana, so she's not gonna be able to use it that often, but it's going to be okay. So it's been almost an hour of MEWGENICS. It is just more fights, more events. So let's jump forward a little bit. I'll see you on the other side. Leviathan finds a metal grate. Could it lead to somewhere else? Bash it! Leviathan breaks the hatch open and sneaks inside. Leviathan leads the cats through a secret entrance to the next area, giving them the element of surprise. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. Okay. How wonderful. I think the fight I will have the element of surprise on my side. Ambushing. I see there's also an ambushing mechanic. All right. Let me just slaughter all these innocent creatures. I want you to imagine Edmund and his friends just sitting in that recording booth, making these noises for hours on end. Rats jump out from a nearby crevice and bite Serafina. Serafina is suffering a string of bad luck. What did she do to deserve this? Serafina took 7 damage. Thank you for this beautiful rendition of this poor kitty being tortured by rats. Appreciate that. Let's go to the final boss fight. We go through a couple loots. A stomach. Wonder if it's a cow stomach or a human stomach or just a cat stomach. Consumables you use have doubled the effect. Does that mean consumable as in whatever's in here or also the bomb that I throw? Because that would be pretty huge. That is a necklace that you can wear. I guess, what is it? You carry in your mouth this stomach, make it into a long string and wrap it around your neck. Interesting. Wonder if it will work with the bomb because that would be awesome. Either way. Is there any other consumable that I want to have? Maybe the PCP. That would be pretty good. Let's hope that that bomb is double damage now. And here's the shop that I probably won't be able to afford much at. Actually, I have 18 coins. That's pretty good. One cat will immediately level up. That seems like a no-brainer to me. Small rune, 10% dodge chance, whatever. Paper mask plus 1 bleed thorns. Your basic attack inflicts bleed, fragile, brittle, flammable, and melting water. That's a lot. And we can afford both. Get that level up, baby. Alley Cat gets another level. Your projectiles bounce to another enemy within 3 tiles. That seems enormously good. At the start of each battle, you and all allies that don't have weapons gain a temporary sleep dart. Questionable. 50% critical hit chance, but 25% nope. And fast food sees you are +1 speed and you're immune to negative tile effects. That's great, but this one seems way OP to pass up. He just stuck the stomach on the scruff of his neck. Perfectly reasonable. All right, let's get that. Go to the inventory. So what are you? Glasses, bleed thorns, basic attack inflict, bleed, fragile, brittle, flammable, melts in water. I think just keep stacking stuff on this fella. This fella is like the most powerful son of a bitch ever to be spawned by Cat Satan. Oh, do I get to go to the sewers after this boss fight? Before in the first run. This is my first repeat. This guy was really easy to beat. In the first other runs, I just finished the run at the end of this. Now it seems like I just carry on to the next area. All right, so this guy, he just throws bombs everywhere and doesn't do anything else. He is perhaps the easiest shit I've ever encountered. And he is unlikely to do a damn thing to me, especially with my ability to just shoot these bombs from afar. Being able to teleport to them, you know, it's going to be pretty easy. I don't want to waste my beautiful shots, though. So I would like to be able to use this Call of the Wild. But anyway, I'm going to move here, and then you shoot the bomb. Disables it without issue. No big deal at all. I guess I could just throw my bomb at him find out whether it has double damage, but we'll wait one turn, I guess. Okay, lady, let's get some confusion going on, or maybe I just want to burn, freeze, annihilate his anus. Let's do that. Too slow to burn. Who is singing? And what is this song? Honestly, I don't want to know what the words of this song say. Okay, well, if he throws a bomb of fire, it explodes immediately. This is something new and exciting I did not learn before this moment. Serves me right for bad-mouthing our friend the Radical Rat. Anyway, just to heal yourself to full, huh? Anyway, let's move close to him. I don't want to push him into the consumable, but I do want to push him into the fire. I don't think I get a choice in the matter. I guess I could throw him. Throw into the fire. Get wrecked, idiot. And I guess it will give him some regeneration. All right, burn 5 right now. It's pretty good. He didn't throw any bombs anywhere because he was surrounded on all sides, I suppose. All right, buddy. Let's get closer. I'll take the fire to the head. I don't care. Just smack you so hard. We're going to be seeing Tweeties. You get that? That son of a whore. Well, turns out that if things are on fire, things get a lot hairier. Another purposeful pun. I hope that you enjoy it. Let's put myself right here. Probably going to walk through the fire, right? Doing this and die horrendously. I will die if I do it, right? I wish I had mana to do a damn thing. Actually, no. It'll just give me burn. Let's move over here. Yeah, it'll just give me burn, kill me next turn. So if I heal him, will it do anything? When a cat loses all its health, it doesn't die. It just gets downed. Yeah, it just got... And, you know, it will survive to the next fight with an injury. This is just outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I can't believe you've done this. Actually, this may be a loss. Actually, no, he's burning. He should die. And I do have the big bucket of lard. This was a very teachable moment. Big lessons being learned. Why did I explode? I don't know, brother. More fire has entered my belly. Let me just move this way and then punch you real hard. And now the next time he moves, he will just burn to death. I'm just going to eat my big bucket of lard. Thankfully, Graham was able to take all the punishment. Why are you not dead? You have resurrected Leviathan's mana leeches. Drain 1 mana. He resurrected. He resurrected. This is not right. This is bullshit. I've been bamboozled. Can I shoot? Can I throw this bomb back at him? Or will it throw the dying cat? Look, the comedy of involved needs to be... Okay, I can't throw it there, but I can throw it here. Hey! Oh, it did 1 damage, so it disabled it. Well, that was not that climactic. Let me move this way. Could I maybe... If I punch the bomb, what happens? It just explodes, alright? Well, he's still burning, but this is going to take forever. My cats are dying horrendously. My beautiful litter of cats is going to be annihilated. Let me give myself that extra regeneration. If I had picked the revival options, I would be able to get things done here. But thanks to my utterly pathetic incompetence, this son of a bitch is actually gonna murder me in a war of attrition. And indeed, with enough damage, they just die. We're learning so many things about MEWGENICS. I am loving all the lessons that MEWGENICS is teaching me today. Very much appreciated there, Edmund. You're still... Oh, I see. You put a bucket over your head and you don't get damaged. Really resentful of this fellow. We kind of have to do this and then push through and then punch. This is going to take forever if I win. The explosion... Yeah. It chains them. He's a Bomberman. What a piece of garbage. I'm pretty stoked that the guy that I said he sucks ass and I'm going to absolutely annihilate, he's actually kicking my ass so hard. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Oh, he blows them all up. I see. Yeah, poor Graham is just going to die a horrendous death. Let's come this way. So I wonder how you can possibly stop it from happening, really. Because it's like, if he throws 2 bombs, he can always chain them, and you just get murdered. Defeat! All right. Thanks, MEWGENICS, for murdering my beloved cats. The cats at your house awaited the return of the focus cat colors, but they did not return. My pile of cats is now orphaned forever, I guess, without offspring. That's MEWGENICS for you. It's not accepting cats at the moment. There's a new miscreant in the sewage or the filth box back in the alley. What new, wonderful new characters is MEWGENICS going to introduce next? Will it be the deceased filth leper? Will it be the repeat sex offender? Will it be the Epstein client list customer? It's just absolutely unwashed. This is my username in Steam. I'm unwashed. So am I. Wonder if it pulls your Steam username or it just so happens to be unwashed. It is a very good name. I've always been fond of it. Anyway, that's a MEWGENICS, not quite a review, but a long showcase. It's one to get used to. It's one to get used to. The mechanics are, it's kind of like The Binding of Isaac, but with a subject matter that it's a little bit more bothersome. So I see it being a difficult pill to swallow for a lot of people. Like cat lovers out there are gonna have some trouble with this one. Mechanics wise though, absolutely brilliant. I'm enjoying them a lot. I am curious to see about the public reception of MEWGENICS. Either way, I don't think even therapy can help you, Mr. Edmund. Just keep being mad and putting out absolute atrocities into the world. I'll keep consuming them.